Good morning, everyone. Words are the building block of our language, and they all have different jobs. Just like a soccer team needs striker, defenders, and goalkeepers, our sentence needs different types of words to make a sense. The words are grouped into 8 parts of speech. Let's dive into them one by one with some fun example. First of all, we take first one, noun, the naming word. Noun name people, place, animal, things. Example like Emma loved to visit the beach. Here, Emma is a person and beach is a place. Let's we have definition of the noun. The noun is the naming master. A noun is a word that name a person, place, things, or idea. It answers the question who or what. Example, Emma, just a person. Paris is a place. Apple is a thing or fruit. And happiness is an idea. Without noun, we would not be able to name anything. Imagine saying, I want to eat that round red thing that grow on trees, instead of just saying apples. It looks like a funny without noun. Let's move on the next part of speech. The number 2 is pronoun. Pronoun, the name replacer. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun to avoid repetition. Example, instead of saying John loved John dogs, we say John loved his dog. And common pronouns include he, she, it, they, we, you, I. Imagine a conversation without pronoun. Jack is funny, Jack like pizza, Jack is my friend. Sound weird, right? Pronoun make sentence smooth. Pronoun, we can say also a substitute. Instead of repeating noun, we use pronoun. Example, she enjoyed reading books. Instead of saying Emma enjoyed reading books, we use she. Let's move on the next part of speech. Number 3, verb. The action star. A verb is a word that expresses an action or state of being. Example, run, jump, eat, think, is, was. A sentence must have a verb. Imagine if I said, I pizza instead of I eat pizza, that would make a sense, would it? No, that's be not a full sentence. We can't understand without a verb. We need verb to communicate better. In other words, we can say verb is the action star. Verb show action or state of being. Example, birds fly in the sky. Fly is the action happening here. Let's move on the next part of speech, adjective. Adjective, the word artist. An adjective describes a noun telling us what kind, how many, or which one. Example, instead of saying I saw a cat, you can say I saw a fluffy black cat. Adjective makes sentence colorful. Imagine, would you rather eat a cold tasteless pizza? Or in other way, a hot, cheesy, mouth-watering pizza. That sound different. In other words, adjective, the word artist. Okay, but how do we describe things? That's where adjective come in. Would you rather have a boring sandwich or a delicious, cheesy, mouth-watering sandwich? In other words, adjective, the decorator. Adjective describe noun and make sentence colorful. Example, the beautiful flower bloomed. Beautiful tell us more about the flowers. Let's move on the number 5, adverb. The verb best friend. We can say verb best friend. An adverb describe a verb, adjective or even another adverb. It tell us how, when, where or to what extent something happened. Example, she sings beautifully. How does she sing? Beautifully. Most adverb end in ly, like quickly, slowly, happily, sadly. But not always. Words like very, to, never, always are also adverbs. In other words, we can say adverb the booster. Adverb describe verbs, adjectives, or even other adverbs. Example, she sang sweetly. Sweetly tell us how she sang. Let's move on the number 6, preposition. Preposition, we can say the position master. Look at your desk. Where is your book? Is it on the desk, on top of the desk, under the chair, or beside your friend? It depends on where you put the books, and thus describe the position of the books where you put that. That's why we say it the position master. You just use preposition word that tell us where on or when something happened. Or in other word, we can say preposition the connector. Preposition show relationship between noun and pronoun and the rest of the sentence. Example, the cat sat on the mat. On tell us where the cat is. Let's move on the number 7, conjunction, the super glue. A conjunction connects the words, pairs or sentence. Example, I wanted to play but it was raining. Common conjunction, for example, and, but, or, because, so, yet, although, and without conjunction we would speak in short, choppy sentence. Like for example, I like cake, I like ice cream, I don't like broccoli. But with conjunction when connect, I like cake and ice cream, but I don't like broccoli, is looking much better and smooth sentence. In other words, we can say conjunction the linker. Conjunction join words, pairs or clauses. Example, I wanted to play but it was raining. But connect two ideas. Let's move on the number 8, interjection, the emotion expressor. Interjections show sudden emotion. Example, wow, that's amazing. Wow, express excitement. In other words, interjection, we can say the drama queen. An interjection is a word or phrase that express strong emotion. Example, wow, ouch, hold, oh no. That's a different type of strong emotion expression. In other words, we can say interjection, the drama queen. An interjection is a word or phrase that express strong emotion. Example, wow, ouch, hooray, oh no. That's the expression of strong emotion. Can you imagine watching a football match without interjection? It will be boring because we're using lots of emotional expression during an excitement. These 8 parts of speech work together like a team to form every sentence we speak, read, write. Understanding these help us become better communications. So the next time you read a book or write a story, remember you are using an amazing system that keep our language alive. Let's we have a quick recap so you can easily remember what is the parts of speech. The first one is noun that name things. Second one is pronoun that replace noun. And third one is verbs that show the action. Fourth one is adjective that describes nouns. And fifth one, adverbs that describe words. Sixth one is proposition that show the relationships. And seventh is conjunction that connects the word. And number 8 is interjection that add emotions in the speech. Now every time you speak, read or write, you will know exactly which superpower words you are using. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Give us a like as well and subscribe the channel. Thank you.